The American Express Platinum Card offers more perks and benefits than the average person knows what to do with. However, there is one credit and perk that comes with holding the Amex Platinum Card that, in my opinion, everyone needs to make sure they're taking advantage of. And of course, that is the $200 Fine Hotels and Resorts credit. On the surface, it might seem confusing on how to use the credit and get positive value from it, since most FHR properties cost way more than the $200 credit is worth. But that's why today I'll be giving you all a quick and comprehensive guide on what the Fine Hotels and Resorts program is, what kind of benefits are included, and the easiest way to maximize the value of your $200 credit. Now, I think a good place to start is what exactly is Fine Hotels and Resorts, or FHR. And there's no better place to get the answer than actually from Amex themselves, because they say the American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts program is a card benefit exclusive to card members with the Platinum Card, the Business Platinum Card, the Corporate Platinum Card, or the Centurion Card, which I have to imagine no one watching this video has, but anyways, they still include it. They then go on to say card members who book through Fine Hotels and Resorts can receive a suite of complimentary benefits that are otherwise unavailable, and I'll get to what those benefits are in just a second. And lastly, though all eligible card members can enjoy benefits like complimentary breakfast for 2 and late checkout, other benefits vary by property. And again, just to reiterate, these 4 cards right here are the only cards that can take advantage of the FHR program and the benefits that comes with booking an FHR property through one of these cards, but only the personal platinum card comes with a $200 FHR credit. And before I do a deep dive on all the perks you can get when booking a hotel or resort through this program with your platinum card, I thought it would be fun to showcase some of the absolutely insane properties you could book that are part of the Amex FHR program. Now, this is a little sneak peek of a tool I'll be showing you all later in the video on how you can really maximize the value of your credit, but sorting by the most expensive properties, you could, if you wanted to, spend $3,000 a night in the Maldives. You could spend $2,800 a night for this Aman hotel in Paris. We've got a ton of just basically the most luxury properties in the entire world. And so this kind of gives you an idea of what the FHR collection is. It is literally the most premium and prestige hotels in the world, which could sometimes be why it's hard to get value from this credit. But before I show you all the best way to maximize your $200 FHR credit, I definitely think it's worth mentioning showcasing all of the tangible perks and benefits you can get when you book a hotel or resort through this program. Now, starting off, you get noon check-in when available. So some properties, depending on how booked it is, you might be able to check in at noon instead of usually 3 or 4 o'clock when sometimes the standard check-in is. Next, you get a guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, which is absolutely amazing because sometimes if you have a morning flight, you basically lose like a whole day of your vacation. So 4 p.m. late checkout is amazing. You can also get a room upgrade upon arrival. Now, I personally do have experience with the FHR program, as I have booked one night before at one Hyatt Thompson hotel, and we did get an upgrade, but it was like the literal smallest category upgrade possible. I think it was like a $2 a night extra upgrade difference. It was like a slightly better partial view. So even though you do get room upgrades with the FHR program, don't expect them to always upgrade you to the best suite or the best room in the hotel, but ultimately it's just a case-by-case basis. Next up, you do get complimentary breakfast for 2, and this is also an amazing benefit because depending on the property, this could be a very, very valuable benefit that you're getting added to your hotel stay, which hopefully should be entirely comped because of the $200 credit. And rounding off the list, there is complimentary Wi-Fi and one of my favorites, the $100 credit. Now, it does clarify that select properties may provide card members with a complimentary $100 credit to be used towards eligible dining, spa, or other on-property charges. So basically what this means, if a property is participating in this credit, you basically get to use it for any of their on-site purchases, meaning if they have a restaurant on site, if they have breakfast, which I guess you wouldn't pay for because you already have it comped, if they have a room service, if they have a spa, if they have other amenities, you would normally pay directly with the hotel, as in, you know, put your room number down when you're paying for an item. This is what this credit can go towards. So me personally, I use my $100 credit with the Thompson Hyatt in Savannah for their restaurants that they offered, which was another huge added benefit to our already free comp stay. And before showing you all how to maximize the FHR credit with your Amex Platinum, I do want to note 2 small caveats. The first is that this can actually be applied to the hotel collection, which the hotel collection, if I were to say the FHR program is comprised of just 5-star hotels, which it's not actually, but if it's the tippity top, the hotel collection is probably just right below it. It's a collection of around 1,000 hotels that I would say are like 4-star quality. They're great or good, but they're not like excellent properties. And so if you wanted to use your credit for the hotel collection, you need to stay at least 2 nights, or the FHR program, you just need to stay 1 night at a property for you to get all these benefits and the $200 credit applied back to your statement. And although this video isn't actually focused on the hotel collection, I did want want to point out that if you have an Amex Gold and you don't have an Amex Platinum, you will be eligible to book through the hotel collection. If you have an Amex Gold, you won't have access to the Fine Hotel and Resorts collection. And again, if you have the Platinum, you have access to both the hotel collection and the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection. But now that we know what the $200 credit is comprised of, as well as what perks and benefits you get when you use your Amex Platinum to book through the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection, how do we actually go about booking this stay? Now, you can use Amex's own Fine Hotels and Resorts search portal to find hotels that fit your criteria. You know, if you're looking up particular hotels, or if you just want to stay in Chicago, Illinois, you can use this portal to search for hotels, and you are seeing the difference. The hotel collection tagged websites, you'll need to spend 2 nights minimum in to get those perks and benefits, versus the FHR program, you only need to spend 1 night in, of course, to get that $200 credit comp back to your account and to get access to all the perks and benefits. But this is very time consuming, it's very tedious, and honestly, it's a bit slow and clunky at times. And so recently, what I've been using is this tool called MaxFHR.com. It is created by the same people who made MaxMyPoint.com, another fantastic hotel award redemption search tool. And again, for just demonstration purposes, I was showing the descending price, meaning the most expensive, but they also have ascending prices. And now when we search, you can see these are all of the cheapest properties in the world you can use your FHR credit with. So you're seeing this Cordis hotel in New Zealand. It is in the FHR program, and the lowest price is $108 per night. Meaning you could actually probably stay 2 nights in this hotel, get all the perks and benefits, and have an almost entirely free comp stay. But most of these hotels that are very cheap aren't going to be located in the United States. And since this is a United States credit card, I think it's definitely worth just filtering out for US hotels only. So we could do that by typing in United States in the destination search bar, and we can see there are 373 results in which we can use this credit. Now, if we take a look at this, there's only going to be 4 properties over the next year in which the nightly rate at its lowest point is $200 or less. But there are a ton of properties that are right around the $200 to $250 price range. So if we go ahead and limit the price to around $200, let's say $300, because there are some really great hotels within that price range as well. So between $0 and $300, there are 62 hotels that fit the criteria. So all these are located in the United States. They're in the FHR program, and we get $200 credited back when we book this stay, plus all the other perks and benefits. So let's just pick this Thompson Denver. For example, it is $174, and the lowest price is on March 7th. So right still in wintertime. Clicking through to the hotel again, we can see they found the lowest price on the 7th of March. So we can see the full calendar. So you're not just limited to booking one particular date. And we are finding a lot of dates here that are right around the $200 price point. But I want an entirely free stay with this credit. So we're gonna go find that date, $174, right on March the 7th. There it is. So if we click through, after waiting a good few minutes for the website to load, we can see that this is the hotel we're just looking at, the Thompson Denver by Hyatt. It's in the FHR program, and the average nightly rate is as low as $173 per night. And once I've logged into my American Express account with my Platinum card attached, that as someone who's able to receive FHR benefits, we now see that there is a $100 property credit to be used during our stay. And again, we're getting all these other benefits: room upgrades, daily breakfast, guaranteed late checkout, early check-in, Wi-Fi, and again, a credit which can be used at this hotel. And I don't actually know what we can use this for. Probably restaurants on site if I had to guess. But if I wanted to, I could use my points, and I'm definitely not using my points. But a non-refundable night, $173. I guess we could go look for like a king bed. There we go. Let's go ahead and just book this, for example. We can see that after taxes and additional property fees, the total is $196 per night. So unfortunately, I don't have a personal Platinum card, or else I could book this right now using only my card to get the statement credit back. Again, you only get it once per calendar year, or once per, I think, card member year. But if I wanted to, I could check this box, book my room, and in this instance, I would get an entirely free comp stay with $100 extra credit on top, and again, with all those other perks and benefits included. And so this was just merely a demonstration of how to use Max FHR properly. You can, of course, use this in other countries that have FHR properties, like Mexico, if you want to go on a Mexico trip. There's still a lot of properties, again, in that like $200 to $300 range. And so even if you're not getting an entirely free comp stay, properly using this credit and actually getting positive value from it is something that was typically pretty difficult to do. But now that you can just see literally the cheapest uses of your FHR credit in the world with Max FHR, it's pretty hard to not find an excuse to at least just do a day trip or a staycation in a hotel close to you using your credit. So I hope you all learned something from this video and got value from it. I will leave the link to Amex FHR down below. There's no paid version or paid subscription. There's no affiliate link. Just click the link, go search, go find some uses for your credit. And then again, when you do find a property you want to book, search through their calendar. They do say on Amex FHR that sometimes the lowest nightly rate doesn't actually line up and the price might differ a little. So click through, make sure you're signed in to your account, book with your platinum card, and then you can get basically a free $200 to $300 hotel stay thanks to this tool. As always, if you all enjoyed today's video, then a like would be greatly appreciated. And if you watched all the way to the end of the video, a special thanks to you. And I also think that means you liked today's video, and I've got a good feeling that you're gonna like this one, so I'll see you over there.